Hi everyone, this is Mitch from the SportsChatPlace.com. It's Wednesday, July 8th, 2009. Here to talk some Major League Baseball as we approach the trading deadline. We're less than 3 weeks away from the Major League Baseball trading deadline. We're also, around that halfway point of the season where teams know whether, who's going to be the contenders and who's going to be pretty much out of it. Everyone, of course, usually at this time looking for some quality pitching, but there's some teams out there that are really looking for some bats as well, and that's where maybe we find some of these, happy marriages, where teams may be able to unload some veteran bats, and other teams able to acquire some either young or just quality pitching. Couple teams that I would say that are in the market for some bats. Obviously, the San Francisco Giants, loaded with young pitching. A name that keeps being dangled out there for a trade, to the Giants is Jermaine Dye. I'm not sure what Kenny Williams is going to demand for a player like Dye. He has a few years left in him. Yeah, he's getting up there in years, but boy, he sure still is one of the best players in the game today in the clutch with the bat. And when Jermaine Dye is hot, I don't know how many, if there's too many better hitters out there. Couple other guys being mentioned. Toronto Blue Jays talking about trading Roy Halladay. They're going to want a big price for Halladay. They're not urgent to trade Halladay at this point. They might get the best value for him, though, if they don't wait until it becomes a situation where they're going to absolutely have to just unload him. So, I think in any time down the pipe that teams will be willing to pay up for Halladay. But if you could trade him in the middle of a pennant race in the middle of a season, to a team that really maybe just is that one player or two players away to get over the hump, and there's a bunch of them out there. You might be able to get the most for him. Halladay's got a year and a half left on his contract. Then, he can opt out. Of course, he has the no trade clause, so, he can veto any trade out there. Halladay, he's one of those, no nonsense, no trouble type of guy. So, he'd be welcome anywhere in Major League Baseball. Chicago White Sox making a deal last night, picking up Pena, the reliever, for a minor league player. And, I think we're going to see some minor moves like this from a lot of the teams that are contending. And a lot of teams just seem to be contending. A lot of the races are really tight, and the races that they aren't tight, like the National League West, we see the wild card extremely tight. And the second and third place teams right up there as the San Francisco Giants are in second place, second place in the division, first place in the wild card. So, I think the Chicago Cubs look like they're about a bat away, but, they have one of the most expensive outfields in Major League Baseball, if not the most expensive outfield, but they're just not getting the run production that they need from that sort of payroll. Maybe Aramis Ramirez back in the lineup, at third base helps things out, but they're going to need some more production out of Fukudomi, Bradley, and the $25 million man, Alfonso Soriano, who is not been the recipient of cheers here in Chicago, been the recipient of boos. So we're going to be following this trading, information, all the rumors. We'll have extra videos and extra write-ups going on as far as the trade deadline approaches. Always one of the more interesting times of the year. So this is Mitch from the SportsChatPlace.com. Be sure to check out all of our sports videos, picks, write-ups, and action here at the SportsChatPlace.com.